Hello, my little tribe. My name is Kate, and this is my channel, Pagan Priestess. And today we will have really interesting reading. It's a reading close to Lammas or Lughnasadh. Lammas or Lughnasadh is pagan holiday when we are celebrating the first harvest. So, first harvest should be already ripe from the fields, and after this done, uh, like after first fields with like cleaned and all seeds, all wheat is collected. People are gathering together and they are celebrating the ending of this process. They are celebrating first harvest. Actually, it's usually three different harvests: first, second, and third. First, it's Lammas or Lughnasadh. Second is Mabon. It's in the end of September. It's autumn equinox, and the third is Samhain. It's the same time as Halloween, and a lot of people knew it more like Halloween. So basically, is the last night in October when people are celebrating the end of the seasons. And they are celebrating what nature and their labor through the year gave them. It's not super comfortable to shuffle cards on um, this surface, but still, I like the view, so I need to do it anyway. So today I am proposing you to see what's time to harvest in your life, and we will have four cards. No, five. First card will tell us what is time to harvest. Second three is will describe to us what are you harvesting and why, and what will be the advice for you. And the last one will show us the change that will came into your life when you will harvest this thing, and like what's the consequences will be, what the ending of the things will be. Okay, so first is on its way. I want to remind you that you may find your stone and your prediction with time code in the description of this video. I want to also remind you that for me it's super important if you are subscribed, if you would like to leave a comment about your first harvest, what you will collect, what you choose. Okay, so it's done. The recording is on its way. Let's start, and we are starting from pile number one. This is fluorite. For those who choose fluorite, what you're harvesting. Wow, you're harvesting a new life, a new beginning. Maybe you are opening a new chapter in your life. And it's really important chapter in your life. Maybe you buried the old version of yourself and now you are resurrecting as an absolutely new person. And I'm super happy for you. It's actually absolutely awesome. I'm really excited for you, and it's reading on Lammas, and like you did really great things and really right for you personally things into your life, and you did awesome changes, and each changes is leading you to the new path, to the new beginning, to the new door, and even higher powers are acknowledging that. You are super decisive. If like you have energy when you are deciding every something, you know how to do it, and your actions will soon usually prediction for Lamas is accurate for next 6 months, and it should become true for next 6 months. So before beginning of February, you will receive your financial independence, and you will improve your financial state. And the advice for you is, um, think positive. Like usually, seven of cups, it's about illusions, but it's also about positive thinking. So dream big, think positive. Everything will come into your life. The new chapter will enter into your life. You may receive um, new comfortable emotional state. Like, for example, you overcome your depression and you are starting to live a new life. Or, for example, you ended some vicious cycle in your relationship, and you will know how to present yourself in a new way for your partners, and you like gods will send you new love. Or maybe you worked a lot about on your mental health, on your inner state, and you learned how to defeat your boundaries. You already learned how to deal with people around you and how to protect yourself. And you know your real worth in a world, and it will bring you to financial stability. And with positive thinking, you will enter a new beginning into your life when you will feel comfortable, resourceful, when you will feel in harmony with yourself, when you will wake up every day and you will be happy about how you are feeling yourself. And this is absolutely awesome. I'm super happy for you. I'm really proud to be part of this reading, and I'm super happy this new chapter in your life is beginning. So thank you so much for being with me, and I hope that after quite some time you may return to my readings, to this reading, and you may tell me what it was and how it felt, and in how it realized into your life, and what changes um, started into your life, like what it was about. Maybe you will find opportunity to return to this reading and you will tell me what happened to you. But for now, you are super great and I'm super happy for you. Second position, for those who choose rose quartz. What is time to harvest for you? Hmm. Okay, we are having two options, but I want to clarify. Oh, oh, hmm. Okay. Uh, it's a little bit similar with first pile, but second is still different. It's still unique. So for quite some time, you wished about something, you dreamed about something, you want something to become true. Uh, Usually, the world tree in this deck, it's about the new ending is a new beginning. But for you, it's opposite. The beginning of something is the end of something old. And you will enter into new phase in your life. It's definitely. And you don't need to suffer in this new chapter into your life. Maybe you suffered from your past. Maybe you left something behind you. Maybe it was marriage that collapsed. Maybe it was country that you left. Maybe it was something that you lost. And the memory of that something. Oh, okay, I realized. Yeah, yeah, I get it. Okay, so you have your past, and for a long time, for someone maybe 3 years, you thought a lot about you have lost. You thought a lot about things that already is not into your life. Like you left something behind. Maybe your old life, maybe your country, maybe your marriage, maybe your relationship, maybe your parents, maybe it feels like old home. Like you left your home, but it may be home like physical building, it may be home like a family, it may be home like I don't know, like university, it may be home like society. So it may have different meanings. Like you left something physically, you left it behind, but mentally you were still there. You were still there, and you didn't feel quite confident in your new environment, and you used a lot of energy to protect yourself, to support yourself in a new environment. You may be closed yourself from people, closed yourself for opportunities, because you didn't feel confident enough to meet with those people, to take those opportunities. But at the same time, you dreamed that you would take these opportunities, that you would meet with these people, but you don't have didn't have confidence in and excuse me, and energy to do this. Like for example, it's just an example. You immigrated a new country and you left a lot behind, and you constantly think about your past, and you dreamed about some biggest achievement in your future, but you didn't have energy to do this because you spent a lot of energy thinking about your past, and because you spent a lot of energy to trying to find your place and to defeat yourself, and you didn't have energy to pursue your dreams. Or for example, I don't know, like you left your family, or you left okay, like you left your family and you moved to university, yeah, and you thought a lot about your family, about your town, your hometown, about your parents, and it broke your heart and you cannot overcome it, and you spent a lot of time just cutting opportunities that is coming your way. um, so you didn't have a lot of friends in your university, you didn't use all opportunities that studying is giving you. um, and you wanted those friends and you wanted those opportunities, but like you didn't take them because you spending a lot of energy thinking about your past. Or for example, you may like your marriage may fall apart, and you wanted to be loved, and you wanted to meet a new partner into your life, but at the same time you were so in grief because of relationships that you lost, that you literally built walls around you, and you didn't you didn't allow your potential partner to go through that walls to get to you. Like you didn't allow yourself to have any new acquaintances, like to have new people into your life. So all these things is over, and now is beginning of your new life, when you are living your past into your past, when your time of grief is going to the end, and when you will receive an awesome new opportunities from the universe. It may be opportunities in relationship, in work, in your studies. So it's some kind of new project, it's some new physical energy that is coming into your life. It's super similar with position number one, but for position number one, it was like cup. And cup is usually emotional energy, and wand is usually physical energy. So it's about sex, it's about kids. uh, Someone, like for example, if you are experienced lost a loss in your previous stage of your life, so you may have new pregnancy, or you may have new project, or you may have new ideas, or you may have new opportunities, but it's more physical. So it will be implemented in your everyday life. Super happy for you. It's awesome reading. Thank you so much for being with me, and with you. And in next 6 months, this will definitely came into your life. So I'm waiting for you, and I'm glad that you are entering this new phase into your life. Number three, rutile quartz. And in my language it's also called hairy quartz, because it's quartz. And this is a rutile mineral, like little hairs. I hope that camera is catching it. Yeah, like a little hairs inside. So it's called hairy quartz or rutile quartz. Okay, so what is time to harvest to you for you? It's like third position, and on third position, it's higher arcana. Have you noticed it? It's like universe is really speaking today. It's because Lammas is soon, and gods are here. So in whole three, like in its third position, and like first position was death in reverse. Here was a star in reverse, and here is the moon in reverse. And I found it pretty awesome. So, I know what it means, but still, we will clarify. We have options, a lot of different options. For some one of you, the reverse moon is basically the rising sun. I will explain. Like moon in reverse, okay, moon in the right position. It's your intuitions, but it's also may indicate about not good emotional state. And moon in reverse is also may indicate not good emotional state, intrusive thoughts, depression. So this is something that will live your life, and instead of that, your sun will become to rise. Like you will have more opportunities into your life to improve yourself. You will have more opportunities into your life to get what you really want. And those opportunities super soon will be presented for you. Someone will come to you and someone will say, "Hey, I will give you everything that you want." Uh, Probably the man. So, for someone of you, this man may came uh, with proposition of new project, like new work. For someone of you, this person may came for a lot of you. This person may came with proposition to start some new relationship, and this person has resources to start this new project or to start this new relationship, and this new person um, will know how to convince you. But if you are falling into his words, then you will not receive the stability that you want. For example, if you are, yeah, let's do this, like if you will start this new project with this person. So this person will just use you in his own interest and he will leave you. If you will believe him just based on those words, just based on those imagined project that he described, then he will not give you stability. He will just receive what he wants. If we are talking, excuse me, need some tea. Mm, awesome. If we are talking about your personal life, then this person may come to you and it will be super attracted man, super interesting, and he may mm, flirt with you and he may invite you on a date. And if you will fall into that flirt, if you will go into that date, if you will fall into his words, then you will not receive what you want. And you don't want just sex, you don't want just dates. It seems like you want a family, you want a stable something that you built together, and this person, he may give it to you. But if you will agree to what he's proposing super easily, yes, you will have a lot of good time together, yes, you will have a relationship, but he will never give you what you really want. And after that, he will just tell you, "Hey, but I didn't promise you anything. Like, we just had good times together. Like, I didn't promise you that I will marry you or propose to you or whatever." But if you will um, behave more wisely, if you will set your boundaries, um, so just imagine that this is you and you're doing nothing. Nothing towards this person, you're doing zero efforts. And you set your boundaries. And this is this person and his opportunities. So If you are not doing anything, you are not texting him, you are not falling in love into his words, you are not believing this person just because he said something to you, you are just taking this position when I'm not doing anything until you will prove to me that you are worth of my actions, that you are worth of my attention, that you are worth for me to enter in this project, then, then he will act. And then, and only then, he will propose to you something that you really want. Then he will give you some actions. Then he will become act like a person who actually knows what to do and how to do it. Then he will treat you like an equal partner. And you will have two options. If you are fall in love into him, if you are fall into his words, if you are fall into his promises, then you will drown into this swamp, because moon in reverse is also like a swamp. You will drown into this, you will be completely destroyed emotionally. uh, it will it will brought you back to some terrible episode of your past, and you will repeat something that you already had into your life that caused you a lot of pain. But if you will act like, I don't believe you, I will not fall into your words, you need to do something. And it's not my job to tell you what to do, how to do. If you need me, you need to conquer me. And if you need me as a woman, you need to conquer me. And if you need me for your project, if you need me to participate into your project, you need to conquer me. You need to convince me. You need to uh, give me something physical, something, some actions, some real deal, so I would enter into your project, because I know my worth. I know who I am, and I will not believe anyone else's words again. I did it so many times and it didn't bring me anything good. So I will not do this again. If you will behave like this, he will appreciate you and he will give you exactly what you want and exactly what you need. But you need to play this gray wall scenario when you're not trusting this person because this person didn't do any actions yet. It's super interesting, and it feels like quite karmic exam that you need to go through, and either you will return back to some previous stage of your life, either you will go further. So thank you so much for being with me, and we are moving to our fourth position. So for those who choose opal, let's see what time to harvest in August for you. Okay. Okay. It's fourth position when first card is reverse higher arcana. And, first was fun, second was funny consonants, third was like, okay, it's a real deal, but fourth, uh, okay, let's do it. So something, okay. Hmm. This is interesting. I don't know who will choose. Hmm. Um, okay. But actually, advice. Oh, okay, I get it. So, sorry, I was in my inner thoughts. Uh, you will receive some information and some things that been hidden for you. They will become completely clear to you. Uh, and you will know about them. It may be one thing. Like from one point of view, we may see this as you will receive this information that men that you and you are planning to build something with this man. So he may be your employer, he may be your professor, or he may be your partner with whom you think that you will build a family. And you will figure out that this man who previously told you that he wants these obligations with you, and you will figure out that this man is not doing anything to create this obligation. For example, you are living with someone and you talked with him about marriage, and he talked with you about creating family and getting married, but now in next half year you will realize that over these years he did nothing to do this. Or you had when you received your work, your employer promised you to uh, promised you something, like promised you to raise you in the future, promised you to promote you in the future, promised a new higher position for you, but you're realizing that you've been at this work for quite some time and this person didn't do anything to promote you. Or maybe you are studying something and this like your professor or your partner from project, he promised you to give you some stability or some credits, like he promised to recommend you to another project, or he promised that in the future you will do another research together, or he promised you um, to write your name on the papers, and he didn't do this. Or he promised you to recommend you somewhere and he didn't do this. Or you are working with your partner in business and he promised you that I don't know, like you will around this business like an equal partners, and over years like now you understanding that he didn't do this. And the thing is, you will be absolutely clear about the situation, and advice for you is doing nothing. Don't decide something um, in this situation. Don't make any decision for this person. Don't make any decision instead of this person, because life will put him in that position when previously he may balance two things. And because he may balance two things, because he was able to balance those two things, he was able to stay in the position when he is like promised you something but didn't do it. yet, but it's okay. It's not a big deal. But over next 6 months, he, like, life will put him in the position when he couldn't do this anymore, when he will not able to do this anymore. And if you will make any choice instead of him, if you will help him, then he will mess with you again and again. If you will do nothing, like, I will not help you, I will not help you to balance those things, I will not help you to deal with things that you are dealing. I will not move my finger for you because you didn't keep your promises, because you didn't follow your obligations. If you will behave like this, you are not arguing, you are not conflicting, you are not helping, really similar with previous position. You are just, I will not decide anything. It's your life, it's your decision. So do whatever you want. And he will be forced to choose his own path, and he will be forced to deal the consequences on his own life. And when all the things will unpack itself, when all the things will be revealed, you will see this absolutely clear. And you will see what he's really worth. And after that, probably you will need to take some decision for yourself, not for him. For yourself, where do you want to be? But it's not a part of this reading. In next half a year, in next 6 months, this situation will unfold, revealed, and you will see the truth. And maybe it will not be pleasant truth. And maybe it will not be starry, shiny, sweety, I don't know, pretty truth. But I'm living with point of view than where is better to know earlier than not know anything at all until the end up point. So, what I'm advising you is not act, not react, just observe. Just observe the situation, and this situation will reveal itself. It was really awesome. Thank you for being with me in this reading. And we are moving on our fifth position, and this is Obsidian. And thank you for choosing this position. Okay. This is the first one. Okay, so here all first card was reverse high arcana, but this is no. Okay. First, you are probably the only one position. Like, you will harvest something. Yeah, sure. And we will see about it. But for you, it's not the huge changes in your life. It's not like the huge shift into your life. It's not a huge surprise into your life. For you, it's something that you've been work for a while, and you know about it. So it's not new, it's not surprise. Um, you're absolutely familiar with this. You're working at something for quite some time, maybe 10 months, maybe 10 weeks, maybe 10 years, and at least last 10 months. Maybe you are started to learn something new and then you started to work in this new ground. Um, Maybe you are in some kind of your own working process, but you worked on something and you have some purpose. You want to achieve something with this work. And you are trying to do everything in your power to get yourself into that achievement. For example, um, you studied something and you started work and you worked super hard and you are continue to working, and maybe now you are climbing to like higher position, or maybe you are trying to change your position at work to like a better one. Maybe you're trying to change work to better one. It's maybe not about work, it's maybe about your other projects, but you're definitely not satisfied with your financial situation, and you are definitely not satisfied with like it seems like you are having a lot of fights around yourself and you want to quit, or you want to move to next level, or you want to move somewhere, but for now you didn't have any opportunities. uh, and an advice for you actually to uh, an advice for you actually to not moving to another sphere or to not moving to another road. Excuse me. Tea time. I will explain. You are working on this something for so much and for so long that you are almost achieve it. You are almost there. And if you are like imagine that you are in a mine, and you are like digging the wall and you are searching for diamonds. Yeah. So imagine if you're like, I don't know, digging the last 10 months and you didn't find any diamonds and you didn't find any other valuable stuff. Not one mineral, not one metal, like nothing. And you are super exhausted right now, and you don't have resources, like you don't have money, and people around you like either super negative, either full of fights, either like they are talking behind your back like why you are doing this, it's absolutely useless. But the thing is, if you're quitting right now, uh then you will lose this, and it's like 10 centimeters left, but you don't know that it's 10 centimeters left. But higher powers, they knew about it. And they are telling you, like, don't quit. It's a little bit, and you will achieve something for you, in your situation in particular. You will achieve, you will receive help from someone. Someone will help you. Um, Someone will help you, and they may help you to receive a new job or new position, but it's in the same field, so don't change field. Or they will help you to achieve something, and with this achievement, with this help, you will receive more money. This more money, they are not They will not erase your problems completely, but you will feel yourself already much more comfortable, and this will be a really good beginning for you. So stay on your path, stay on your way, and in next 6 months, you will receive help with someone, and with this help you will receive a new position, a new project, a new stage in your work, new something that will promote you, and you will have better finances. So this is what's time to harvest for you. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for being in this reading. Bye.